Hey YouTube, another hot day here in the Arklatex. Wanted to show you some things that I have worked really hard lately to try to acquire and pick up for my old C10 pickup. I'm working on the 81, the yellow truck. Some of you that have seen the videos, you know kind of where this all started and where all it's, how it's got to where it is now. I'm actually daily driving it now. And with daily driving, it requires some work. It's nearly a 40-year-old truck, so there's been a lot of stuff that has gone wrong with it, a lot of things that have needed to be worked on and replaced, fixed, repaired, whatever. You guys drive these trucks every day, you know stuff's gonna go wrong with them. So that has taken a lot of my attention away from my K5 project. It has also taken a lot of my money away from my K5 project. So the truck needs brakes. I decided that since I was going to do brakes, I got up under it, got to looking, the control arm bushings are shot. Got to thinking, well, if I'm going to have to do brakes, if I'm going to have to do control arm bushings, let's look at, some small drop kits, see kind of what's out there, and maybe lower it down just a little bit. Ended up, guys, I've got completely from the frame out, I think everything's going to be new except for the actual lower control arm metal and the dust shield on the back of the brakes. Everything else is going to be new, guys. You're going to see here in just a second when I get these parts on these tables lined up and show you guys what all I have bought new to put on this C10 pickup. Had some people ask me why you want to lower that truck. It looks good like it is. I agree. I'm looking for something a little bit different. I'm wanting to do a different look, and in order to achieve that, I'm going to have to drop it down a little bit. It will still be practical, it will still be drivable, and I'll still be able to haul anything that I'm ever going to haul with this truck. So with that, guys, I'm going to flip the video around, flip the camera around here, get these parts, get these part numbers, show you what I got. It's kind of like Christmas, except Santa Claus didn't bring this stuff. I worked my butt off to try to get this stuff and round it all up. Take me, a few months, but hey, I got it now. It's time to put it on. It's time to go with it. So hope you like what you see. Hope you like the end result. Keep watching. All right, guys and girls, let's go over some of these parts here. Still, the table is full. Still not all of them. There are a few more right here. So we're going to go over these parts here a little at a time. We're going to start with most of the brake stuff. New calipers. When you're buying new calipers, guys, take your brake lines. If you're buying new brake lines, take these out. Stick them up there. Make sure that those fit. You can very easily buy the wrong brake lines for these and then be trying to run back to the store. So Brake Best Select and Brake Best parts, these are from O'Reilly's. Your calipers here, you got your two brake lines, your brake pads, and then new master cylinder. This master cylinder, I believe they pulled the part. It's for JB3 and JB5 brake systems. I don't have a part number on this. The box is not here. On the brake booster, that is actually a JB5 brake booster, and the difference of the JB3 and 5, I believe the JB5 has a dual bladder internal and the JB3 has a single bladder internal. Got new brake rotors. Something you'll need to know if you're ordering a drop kit or anything else for the truck, you need to know if you have the 1 inch or 1 1/4 brake rotors. These are 1 inch. These are for the JB3 system. The JB5 is considered a heavy duty system, and it will require the 1 1/4 rotors. Down here got new bearings. Inners are A6 Master Pro. A3 Master Pros are the outer bearings, and then you have a seal that goes on the inside. That's a 8871. Back to the rotors right quick. There's your part numbers on that stuff. Just kind of do a quick run through on this so far. The stuff that I bought, I do have a 1981 half ton, if that helps you guys. I went ahead and bought brand new springs. I'm doing a lowering kit. I plan to take about half of a coil off of those springs. Everybody says, oh, well, why'd you buy new springs if you're just going to cut them up? Guys, the springs that's on there now, they're fatigued, they're old. They have definitely had their run, so why not? If you're going to do this stuff, if you have the ability and the means, if you're going to bust those springs out of there, go ahead and buy new ones. Go ahead and buy some that you know are going to be closer to right than some that somebody may have heated, somebody may have already cut, or somebody may have overloaded the front end. You never know. I ended up with a DJM 5-inch flip. This comes with your shock relocators. It's got these nifty little axle perches. You notice that hole is offset. The hole will be on the front of the perch, in front of the axle. It's going to push your axle back on your spring to pull the drive shaft out of the transmission to give you a little more travel. Comes with new bump stops, all the hardware, new U-bolts, some plates. Not sure the number on that DJM suspension kit, but it is the 5-inch flip. My control arms, guys, I went and pulled these out of a salvage yard, about 10 bucks a piece. I did buy new ball joints and have them pressed in, left and right. The shaft here, this control arm, lower control arm shaft, I bought those new on LMC. I don't remember exactly what the part number is, but they make two different kinds. You need to see what kind you have on your truck because the ends are different. Okay, the 84 and up, I believe it was, or 85 and up, somewhere around in there they changed them, and so there's a little bit different style. LMC part numbers 301872, those are new bump stops. I figure why not? Like I said, everything from the frame out is going to be new pretty much. Got some new Moog upper control arms. They came with the ball joints. They came with new center shafts, new bushings. That was something else on these. These shafts here came with bushings. Had all that stuff pressed in. The Moog part numbers for your left and right, 621268 and 621269. Not sure exactly which one's left and right until I pull them out of the box, but we'll go from there. Magahis, I know I'm saying that wrong, Magahis. Yeah, y'all try to say that. Let me know if you get it right. Anyways, well-known brand. I can't pronounce it, and probably half of you can't either. 2.5-inch drop spindles. The reason I did not go with 3 is because I've read everywhere on forums and boards you have to grind the control arms, and I'm trying to keep from doing that to clear a 15-inch rally wheel. I do plan on putting a different set of wheels on there, but you'll have to check that out in my later video. This is a 2.5-inch drop spindle, and this is for 1-inch rotors. You got to make sure you specify and get the right parts there, guys. So there it is. I got a lot of stuff from Rock Auto. I got some stuff from Performance Online, and a lot of stuff from O'Reilly's. Generally, a lot of my parts come from O'Reilly's. I'm not plugging them, just letting you know where I get my parts at. I believe the springs and the upper control arms came from Rock Auto. So guys, there's all my parts. This is going to be a separate video of the playlist. Come back and you'll get to see me actually putting all of this stuff on the C10. Not going to be real involved, real in detail with some of it. It is pretty simple. It is pretty straightforward. If there is something that I run into that I feel like I need to stop and break down for you, I will definitely do so. That way you guys are not left in the dark on anything. So with that, we're going to start tearing down the truck and we'll get started with everything.